market is massive. How many people? $250. Thursday, right, guys? Yeah, Thursday. Any news coming up? So GBP has been released at 8:30. Euro has gone. So coming up later today, dollar news. I hope that you guys enjoyed the previous session. We talked about the GJ trade, and we talked about that very important element of trading that is missing piece of the puzzle that we talked about. I hope that you guys remember that. What did you talk about that? You don't need too many trades. You need a lot of pips. Too many trades basically reduce the pip. You see that GJ after this GBP USD is an example. To go that far, a trader, how many trade they normally need to open? 250 pip running profit. Just one push to the upside will give us 5% on GJ. And this is an example that I want to show you guys. I hope that you are really motivated on that. Let's quickly look at now on gold. Now before I begin this live session, if you are new to this channel and new to this stream, I would recommend you to stick till the end. I'm sure that you will get surprised all the trade that we opened to see. Yesterday we had a successful trade on GJ. Today we had, in our previous session, we had also a successful trade on dollar. And let's keep trading with with proper risk management and with sound trading psychology. So I want to know, everyone in this live session, are you ready for another trading day? Let me know in the using the live chat, guys. I see that no much response yet. So let's begin with another incredible trading day. Thank you. Good evening, Tony. Good afternoon. Good day. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, coach. After news here. Good morning. Thank you. Dollar yen. Yes, we will be looking at that. All of them. All right. So you see, guys. You guys are ready. Okay. So guys, I'm going to shut down now, just so that everyone can smash the like button, and then I will be alive again. I see only 27 like of 89 views, so let's push it up a little bit. Thank you for your support, and don't forget to subscribe. So let's start with gold, and then we'll jump on to USD pairs as news coming later today. We will be looking at in all of them. So let's see how the market is doing at the moment. Looking at, first of all, gold, looking at the daily. As we discussed earlier, we first look at daily because daily is higher time frame, will give you a clear direction in the market. Now looking at the daily perspective on gold, which is a long-term bullish, but as it is almost at the end of the week, now looking at the weekly candle, also a bit more different picture. So first of all, previous week's candle is a bull candle. Okay, Now in that bullish candle, what we have seen that gold had a breakout correction retest and we saw another impulse. So simplest way to understand the potential direction in the market is from the market structure. You know, in my trading, when I was not understanding the market structure, I tried a lot of ways to understand, you know, the direction of the trend, and I asked some of the people. They said that okay, if the price is above 50 EMA, then uptrend, you know, 200 EMA downtrend. So there is a lot of opinion and conception available, but what I found in my trading is basically the best way to understand the market structure is by a trend. So the best way to understand the direction of the trend is by a market structure. So what is a market structure? Is the building block of trade. So if you look at a market creating series of higher low, which is bullish market structure. Now in that bullish market structure, what you can expect for the price to go ahead, create a higher high, a pullback, and then there is another impulse, which we see on gold currently, the market forming another impulsive phase here. After previous weekly bullish engulfer, this week so far the market has come down, has gone up. Currently the price is in a level where there is a high probability that gold is pushing high to create a new higher high. So where we can find that entry? Now for me, I'm still bull on gold. You guys bullish or bearish? Let me know. I'm still bullish on gold, and I think that gold highly likely is going to go up and to create a new higher high. So looking at the daily, okay, so we see that from the daily perspective on gold, this is the daily impulse correction. So the price is creating series of higher high and higher low, which is a bullish market structure, and this is the today's candle so far in a very narrow range. But what I think that as the news coming, we might see another retest of the daily support, and then we can expect for the price to bounce off this level. So we'll be waiting for a break of local structure, and then we can look for potential entry. So from the intraday time frame, what do we see here? A drop, correction, another drop we can expect on gold. Now from the very lower time frame where we trade from 1 hour, we can see that the market already has broken quite a few liquidity zone. Let me draw the daily support to see in fact where the market might be coming to retest. So from the 15 minutes, this is where I will be looking for potential entry opportunity on gold. As soon as you will find that, I will be looking to enter, and you can see that we might see that drop, and this is a very high liquidity zone. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we will be waiting for another liquidity zone to invade so that we can find proper entry opportunity on gold. And now if you guys ready for another big move on gold, then get ready for it. Make sure that you are not over trading or FOMO trading or trading based on emotion, though you cannot get rid of emotion. So we'll discuss in detail how we can manage the emotion coming along with trading. In fact, why they come from, where they come from, and how we can use emotion instead of suppressing them. So we discuss. If you are also struggling from emotion, let me know. We all had the same experience, so here we are sharing the experience. Yes, good day, hello, good afternoon. Good morning. Hey coach, good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening. I see USD news tomorrow, 240. In my zone is today. Okay, so it's today, like depends on where you are. Okay, so it all okay. It's 11:15, so not this session, the next one. Yeah, you are right. So there is a gap here. Sometime I got fully confused in that area because of the AM PM where we are. Okay, very good, thank you for letting us know, folks. Are you okay? Your light is low, so my light is low. Really, do you see guys me? Okay, so you want me to increase the volume of the light? Is the remote control you? Let's see. Are you sure I'm like low? So I love low light. Guys, can you see that I'm in low light or I'm in darkness? The darkness within the darkness is gateway to all understanding. So can you let me know I'm in darkness or low light, or what should I do in that situation so I can increase? I can see you fine. Okay, probably this is the way it is. It is perfect. Okay, I think so. Let me make a recording. So I can experience by myself. Okay. So I can experience by myself. Alright, so I might be able to increase a little bit. Okay, and this one. So you guys see me more? I think will much lighty. So better that way. Okay, so let's keep that way. Alright, cool. So now on gold, what do we see in that zone? Here there is about to break down here on gold. Chances for a breakdown is high. Okay, so Mohit, okay. Okay, so what we see in that area on gold is this is a structure here, okay, and in that structure there is a potential for a breakdown on gold, and I think that the price might be dropping down to this support level, which is a very high liquidity zone. And from that level, okay, from this zone, I will be looking to see how the market is reacting, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. Okay, so this is the situation with gold. We see that it's a bull market. You can see long wick candle, a big move, another long wick candle, another move, not that far, but it made a move. Now we can expect for the price to come down and to break that low, and then to move up to create a new higher high. So it will depend on how it is doing, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. Okay, so gold we will be observing, and let's quickly look at the GBP JPY. This is a massive trade running 250 pip currently, just one more push, and this is a trade, guys. You are following me in this live session. This is our many of you even open in this live session. Also, this is our VIP trade that I have sent out to the group, and also I'm running in my own trading account. So if you are on this trade, you can let me know in the live chat, are you on this trade? Okay, so this is how the trading, this is where the real trading happens. As I mentioned, the secret of being profitable as a trader, this is the goal that I try to achieve here. The secret of being profitable as a trader is to find low risk trade with a high reward. That's the best way to trade for long term. Yes, thank you for letting me know. I can see you fine. Thank you. Following from Botswana, please look at Gbpusd. It's perfect. I think it's perfect. Thank you. Welcome. All right, so GJ is on the verge. One more push that we need to hit that 5 times. And let me see, also we have opened another trade on which is the USD CNHs. This is also a swing trade. I know that some of you might have very high swap on this pair, but I have the broker that I use doesn't have that much swap, so I have opened USD CNHs. The reason I have opened USD CNHF is because also the same strategy that we use in our trading. Now, do you trade USD CNHs? Let me quickly look at that. So if you look at this instrument, is from the weekly, this is a big drop here, and the price with this big drop has come to this significant liquidity zone, and this is the weekly candle. You know that today is the last day, that means that one more day. So on with this big drop from this hugely bullish market, USD CNH has come to this liquidity zone, and because it has come to that liquidity zone, I'm expecting this instrument to have a bounce. Now, like all my trade that I do, it is also having 4.3 times profit target, and if I'm right, then like the GJ, it's gonna go up to give us the full profit, and I will be holding like the GJ, and we want to see that it's happening. Okay, so GBP JPY, like the GBP JPY, will be holding that USD CNHs as well. So I'm not going very in detail on that trade because I know that it's many of you maybe not trading that, but I just showed you that I have opened that trade. Okay, now going to the gold again, and then we'll be looking at again GBP JPY and euro dollar. Okay, so gold in a zone where we can expect it to drop below this level, because the market here is in a potentially in a local downtrend, and we want to see that gold has come to this liquidity zone. Because when the market is a little bit of stagnated, that I would say, when the market is a little bit in a sideway, this is where what happened is that the big boys who are big mover in the market, they are not getting enough fuel to move that market. So you need to give some fuel, isn't it? Like the car is not moving, so what you need? Fuel, right? You need to find a station and recharge the car with fuel and then restart it, and it's gonna move on. Exactly in the same way, when the market is in a sideway, that means that it needs liquidity. And once you know that, in majority of the time what you will see, that the market breaks down from when it intend to go one direction, it normally breaks down the other direction. So how do you find out actually which way the market is intending to move on? I will give you a very good clue here to understand when the market is actually intending to move, and how to find out that a market will preparing for a drop or a rise is from liquidity grab. When it made, it is understandable. That is what I'm going to explain now, so make sure that you are not missing out any piece of this live session. So let's quickly look at here. So what's happening? Why is crying a lot of Patrick? Increase volume. Okay, I think volume is fairly big. Loud volume cannot be loud, so it's big or loud. Which broker, sir? Which broker? So what do you mean by which broker? I haven't got your answer. So the broker, if you want to use the broker that I'm using, I can give you a link in the live chat. There is also a link in the description that you can use. Around which area do you think we can find next support of gold? So why you need to find a next support on gold? See, this is where very different from others to my trading. All right, see, this is what I try to convey, guys. Pay attention, will be helpful to you. I do not look for support or resistance. Okay, you know what happen? If you look for support and resistance, then you take a premeditated trade. So what do I mean by premeditated trade? Premeditated trade means that you think that, okay, this is a support and I'm going to buy from this support. That's a premeditated trade. But if you trade that way, what is the issue is that you becoming like 90% trader, and only in this market only 10% be profitable consistently. So then how do you become consistently profitable in this market? How can you become the 10%? First, I want to know that you have an intention to become 10%. You know that intention creates the results. It is a big point. Okay, intention creates. So you need to first to have an intention to be 10%, and then you can become. So if you look at a market, so why I don't look at the support? Let me give you a clear explanation and example. Any time frame, let's look at 15 minutes as we are on gold. Okay, now where is the support on gold? Here, let's in this move, imagine in this move, where is the support on gold? Okay, where? Here. Okay, this is a very important level of support. Let's draw that support. Now when this price has gone up here, it has dropped back here, right? Now if you ask anyone, any trader who experience, he will say this is a support, but it gone up a little bit and it didn't. Slowly it has broken, has gone up. So how do you identify support? Okay, so support, only knowing a support will not be enough for you to trade for long term or to be profitable as a trader. Then what we need to look at is price action, liquidity, and the market structure. Now support is a part of that game of price action. Support, if you look at only support, then whenever the price on the support, you think of opening a buy trade in that zone, which is very normal. Now what we need to look at is how the price action is behaving in certain zone. Basically the most important part here is to find out a market is overextended. That means what I call, or many traders call in the same way, it's an euphoric state in the market. So the market has, let's say, optimistic and pessimistic stage. Optimistic is from the buyers, pessimistic is from the seller, right? When there is a sell-off happen, the market in a state of pessimism, it's gonna drop, and then what will happen in the last moment, there will have some over enthusiastic seller will come and sell below the support, and that is where the smart trader buy. So if you look at a support, that support might be respecting or might be breaking. In neither cases I trade. So I don't trade when the support is respected. I don't trade when the support is not respected or broken. I trade only support when support is disrespected. Smash the like button now. I will clarify when the support is disrespected so that we can trade that pattern. Now before we go to that point, make sure that you like this stream, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out anything that we are posting every single day. So let me see here on gold. I'll go to that point. Before that, let's see here, we see some kind of rejection from this level to see how the price is doing. If you look at, so 30 minutes, some kind of bounce. This is support here. I think it's gonna come down further. There is a probability, or there is a probability for, there's a big long weak candle here. Okay, so there is nothing here yet. So let me look at GBP JPY. Now on GJ also we see this is a strongly bullish market, and I want to see a very sharp bounce on that on GBP JPY, which is pretty important to look at. Now so this is a bullish market on GJ, and if we see that in that area has given another impressive bullish price action, we'll be looking to buy, because if you look at the weekly, already this price has gone well above. We are almost 4.3% up on that. I'm waiting for 5%. One more push will give it 5% gain. Now this trade also, probably you know that I have sent out to the VIP group also in the past, which is still running. And can anyone confirm? I want to see that on the group or in this live session for those who are on the trade still running and holding the trade. This is what I really want to see, that traders being able to develop that trading psychology. This is the GBP JPY. Stop loss we have bought at 184.26, TP at 187.99, so which is nearing that level, and we can expect for the price to go ahead and have this bounce to the upside on that. So guys, are you holding that trade on GJ? And in the meantime, if you also today with this trade, you guys have following this trade also for 2-3 days. So if you enjoyed that trade, to see how we trade, also early today we had a trade as well. Yesterday also we have a trade on live session as well. So if you enjoy those trade, there is an option available today with the Black Friday sale. Couple of spots available to join us, which is ending probably tonight, or I don't know when it is going to finish, but it's gonna finish very soon. The coupon that you can use on the lifetime access checkout, before it is ending, you can take that access to see what the trade that I am trading, and also all the strategy that I am trading. I am also teaching to the VIP members who are trading with us, and also I'm explaining everything A to Z. You will be part of a VIP chat group, so I would recommend you to join today using the coupon, so that you are not missing out those trade that I am opening, and also all the strategy that I am trading. So GJ, if we see in this lower time frame giving us an entry, definitely we will be looking to enter again. But let's see how the market is reacting in that area, and then we will be looking at. In the meantime, we just need to be patient. So gold is now here. It is currently forming a doji. You want to see that it has come back down to the daily support, and then we can look for another entry. So looking at euro dollar, we have seen a very sharp breakdown on euro dollar, which pretty much coming down again to another liquidity zone. This is another liquidity zone on euro dollar. And if you look at the daily, also euro dollar coming to the daily support. I think that we might see euro dollar testing the daily support and then bouncing off that daily support level. So let's see how it is doing. Now this move, this red move on euro dollar might give us an entry opportunity. I think that with that drop coming to the daily support, euro dollar might give another bounce to the upside, as if you look at the 4 hour, there is a long wick candle, which is a high liquidity grab, and we could see that euro dollar is going up to create a new higher high. So looking at here, you can see this is where 1 hour chart on euro dollar, and in that area we could see that euro dollar, after breaking that low, we can expect for the price to move up and to create a new higher high. So let's see how it creates the pattern and the structure, and then based on that we will be trying to open a trade as soon as we will find that. Rush, your broker is not showing USD CNH. Yeah, all broker may not offering that, but the broker that I use do have that USD CNH. So you can use the link in the description area. Also, I can share with you the link in the live chat, so you can use that link. Click that link and then you can register. You can start trading with a broker that have all the instrument that I love to trade. So now let's see here. We see euro dollar is coming down for that move, and below this level is a very important liquidity zone, and let's keep eye on that as well. And let me know guys which one you are looking at. GBP USD is holiday we now use. Okay, all right, so should we sell? All right, USD CAD, please coach. Okay, we will be looking at that. Thanks for explaining, Sachin. Absolutely, you are welcome, coach. It looks like gold is gathering liquidity on 4 hour. Do you agree? On 4 hour, okay, I will be looking at that. All right, so gold on 4 hour, you think that gathering liquidity? Gold currently, okay, currently we see that it's a little bit in a sideway. Okay, so what we see here on gold is in this, if you look at this daily, this is a very narrow range on the daily. It may have a little bit of a narrower range today, as there will be another news. If you look at the weekly, you might see this is where my bet will be again at 1980 or above this level for the bullish move, because at some point it's started to drop, means that it is highly likely that it's gonna break this level. There's something here. How did this enter? Let me see. So if you look at this support level, okay, and in that support, this is a very crucial level of support, and with that support, what I will be waiting on gold is for the price to break that level and to create an overextension. So this 2 level on gold is absolutely important. This is the daily, this is the weekly level, this is intraday levels, and without coming below that level, I'm not gonna buy unless we see a very impressive price action. And below those levels, there is a high liquidity. Now, selling is not also a wise idea because it's a bullish market. So let's see how the price is reacting to those levels, and as soon as we will find that entry, we will be looking to enter again with proper opportunity. Yes, running, added additional trade on the midway. Very good. So yeah, very good, confirming that. So we are massively in GJ. Just one more push. We saw there is a liquidity grab here. There is a high probability for another push up, because if you look at the daily on GBP JPY, it is still a bullish market. Okay, so we could see that is still another upside. You see the previous session, a big bullish engulfer, and with that bullish engulfer the market has left a long wick at the top. This session's candle, you can see, still it couldn't make much downside or upside. So the chances for at the end to break out and to move another up, another impulse. As you can see, this is an impulse, is consolidating here. So as a rule of thumb, it should be breaking to the upside, and that breakout will give us that what we need in this trade. Any video of yours which you will suggest to watch for candle pattern and structure and how to use it in your way? So Mohit, yes, there are a lot of videos that are available on the channel, but if you want to know in-depth understanding how I use those candlestick pattern, I would recommend you to go back to the channel and go to all the Zoom classes that has been conducted, and I would recommend you to attend the upcoming Zoom classes. During the weekend also we run. If you cannot attend that Zoom classes during the weekend, then you can still watch the recorded sessions where I have explained clearly step by step how to look for the liquidity zone, how to find an impulse in the liquidity zone, so that you can know exactly in what situation you should be opening those trades. And as I mentioned before, always take trading as a long-term game. Okay, anything, it's a marathon, it's not a sprinter. So if you are taking trading as a long-term game, then very high chance that you're gonna be successful. Now, why one shouldn't take trading as a short-term gain? Because chances that you're gonna quit. Okay, because I have done a thorough understanding, and I found that traders are very, very short-lived in terms of their trading career. There is a specific reason behind it. The number one reason is very highly emotional. Trading is extremely emotional. You know why? Because you know what subject I have seen very, very clearly in my own experience, what subject everyone wants to avoid when in a public place, right? This is what public place, what do I mean by even in the family place or everywhere? What topic everyone wants to avoid? Can anybody guess what topic? How to make money. No one wanna discuss it. Have you ever, if you go to, let's say you go to a family invitation or a party, okay, go everywhere. Have you ever found that in that invitation everyone sitting down and discussing how to make money? And in fact, this is a very important question, right? This is where the freedom, this is where you get rid of the chain that you have in your shoulder, right? This is where you can leave the stressful job. This is where you can buy something for your family, right? So this is the most avoided topic, one of the most avoided topic, because it's emotional, and that is why trading is so hard, because it's emotional. And how can you then reduce that impact of emotion is by looking at the long-term picture, how you can maintain that, to manage that emotion by looking at taking trading as a long-term game other than a short-term. So let me know, do you believe that you can make it happen? You can take it as a long-term picture. USD CNH is running all right. Yep, thank you. Yep, USD CNH is trying to push up. We are up on USD CNH, like another one like GJ. But make sure, guys, you are not doubling up, because anything can happen in trading. This is how I have traded, and I'm expecting it to bounce off that level, but it might gather another one, and even we might need to hold that trade over the weekend. So make sure that you are not doubling up in any situation. Local channel like GJ, I took a sell on GJ, expecting to go down to GJ continue up, will come down 186, but it did not. Okay, yeah, absolutely, yeah, we'll be looking at that. So okay, now we found an idea about GJ. We are expecting it to have another bounce, and then we will be looking at, to move up, okay, to have how it can be. So here we see this is a huge, yeah, we can see GJ trying to bounce up that level. So what about the euro dollar? Euro dollar has come to a very important liquidity zone. So from the 4 hour, what do we see? Euro dollar had a big drop here on euro dollar so far, and I think that this drop might take euro dollar again to the upside, which is very highly likely to happen. Some couple of planning trade, I'm going to close them. So here we see in that area on euro dollar, there is a in that zone, if you look at what we see, this is a, you can see this is a with this drop, the market is forming a potential inverted head and shoulder, and I think that euro dollar, highly likely we could see the market is bouncing off that level, which is very likely to happen. Because the market in a very important zone from the 4-hour as well. So okay, so let me see in that to see if we can find an entry here, because euro dollar in a very important zone, and so the price from the weekly, below the weekly level, we could see a bounce of that level on euro dollar. Okay, so we'll keep it eye, and in the meantime let me see USD CNHs. So we see that USD CNHs had a bounce from that level. Okay, and we can see that potential bounce from this level on USD CNHs, so that could lead USD CNHs to bounce off that level. Euro dollar, what do we see here in that area? Guys, do you think that euro dollar is bouncing off that level? Okay, so GJ is basically moving up to that where we expected. So the point here is to go to 187.99 will give us that TP target hit. Okay, like GJ, I took a sell on GJ expecting to go down. Why you are expecting to go down? This is what I am trying to teach the whole time, that don't trade against the trend. Like GJ took a sell. Okay, so what about NZD USD and GBP CAD shorts? We'll be looking at that. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, today market close early. Okay, look, coach, I took a sell on GJ expecting to go down to 186.11, but it didn't. What's your opinion, GJ? And I reverse will continue to go up. So why did you trade it against the trend? Okay, so never trade against the trend. So GJ, if you look at here, which is strongly bull. Now I cannot tell that it's gonna come down because I see that potential, the market structure is bullish, but I don't want to say that again it will not come down because anything can happen in trading. So the best way is to remain always trading with the trend is the key. Okay, so GBP JPY, if you look at it, is it has gathered that liquidity, so it should be bouncing up. Okay, so in that case we could see that GJ is bouncing up. All right, so now after breaking that high, it might come back down to grab another liquidity that no one can tell, but before that we will be out here with 5%. Now this is, that I know what happened to you. You traded, sometime it happens, and I think that this is the most common mistake that I also did when I began my trading, trading against the trend, and I did it over and over again. I know that this is what happened. You know why this happened? There is a psychological reason behind it. If you know that psychological reason, it will be helpful to you, I think, to create more awareness to it. So every trader in the beginning, I would say that every trader, because we all are human, majority of the trader trade against the trend. Why? Do you have an answer for it? So let me ask you guys, do you have an answer for this? Why do traders trade against the trend? What could be the reason? Hello coach, analyze. Yeah, absolutely. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Okay, check gold now. So what happened with the gold? It's dropping down. Okay, we see that downside. Okay, so we see that gold is pushing down here. Okay, so I have got some answer. Hello coach, analyze GJ. Okay, Kokulan, hello. What about NCD? Tomorrow is okay. So the answer has come out. FOMO, trading against the trend for FOMO, pullback and retracement. Okay, to scalp. Could explain USD CNH trade. It looked like we are trading against the trend. How do you determine to be a good? Okay, so Chanel is saying, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to explain. If you are a beginner, you are welcome. So USD CNH, no, you see the USD CNH is bouncing off that level. Okay, so this is what another important question really Chanel asked, that he or she, pardon me, I don't know, but assuming that she or he, can you clarify? So assuming that Okay, so why this now Chanelli asks that he thinks that I'm trading against the trend on USD CNH, which is a very fair question, right? We see the trend is down. It is trending, right? This local trend is down. So then how can I justify that I'm trading with the trend? As I mentioned, that I'm a trend trader. All right. So now let's get to that point, that why am I buying USD CNHs and why it looks like that I'm trading against the trend. What's your thought on that? And before going to that, we are keeping eye on the pairs for trading, but let's go to that point also, that why traders trade against the trend. What is the psychology behind it? Because this is in fact a very relevant question. This is where you will be becoming a mature trader, where you have the power to change your life by becoming financially free. See, there is only one thing can save you in this world, is you. Okay, so if you follow my trade, yeah, for short term might be you are gaining something or losing something, but only you can become a consistently profitable trader to so that you can gain freedom as a trader. So this is what the most important part in trading. So let me debunk that myth, why traders tend to trade against the trend. For me, even it's a research based opinion, the reason we trade against the trend is because we fear the unknown. Okay, we fear the unknown, and in fact it is because the way our brain is designed, the way our brain operates is, the brain doesn't want to go anything to unknown. It always want to go to the familiarity, and this is one of the biggest struggle for us to be successful as a trader, because the brain is wired to keep you safe, not to make you successful. So that is why the brain fears the unknown. So how does the trend trading against the trend confirms that familiarity? Or look at this one here. Let's say the price is here. Okay, the price is here. Now here trader wants to sell, but it's a bull market from the top. Why? Because there is nothing here, is void. It is difficult for a trader to believe that it's gonna go this way, but it's easy for the trader to think that it's gonna come down, because there is a lot of candlestick pattern and a lot of things. Another thing is that trading against the trend is, another reason is a belief ingrained inside us, thinking that okay, the price has gone well above, now it should fall. That's how retail trader, like everyone including myself, used to think, and we need to rewire our brain to clear that. And you can see that here, okay, this is an uptrending market structure, and if you look at in this bullish market, what you can see is it's at the top. And if you go to the supermarket, how do you think that okay, this price has gone up, okay, it is well above, now it might come down. When the price is dropping, that's how we think. Okay, so we think about the figure, not the price action, but in trading it has to be completely opposite. That's why what is dropping is likely to drop. That's the law of trading. What is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. So that's how we can rewire our brain to trade with the trend. And I not only trade with the trend but also after local breakdown. And I think that every one of you guys also nowadays getting very expert on that. Okay, let's keep that on and making things much more effective. Okay, Shanley, trade against the trend because we think it's going to reverse. Yeah, very good question. That we think that it's gonna reverse. Okay, so we tend to find a top, okay, for a sell. This is because the human psychology works that way. We think that, okay, the price has gone well up, okay, less likely to go up. I want to see that it's dropped here to make this much profit. We can see this is a known place, but that one is unknown. Okay, we don't know that. It feels uncomfortable, okay, that it's gonna go up. So that is why we trade against the trend. And I hope that you guys also getting understood day by day, becoming more and more mature on that. So let's keep up. Shanali, thank you for letting me know. Okay, very good, thank you. Right, cool. So now let's see what's happening with dollar yen. We see that is strengthening on dollar yen also going up, and we see after forming an inverted head and shoulder, price is bouncing off that level on dollar yen, which is a bull market. If we look at also USD CNHs, once we open the trade, it has trouble to the upside. It is a long-term trade that we will be holding, like the GBP JPY. So GBP JPY is about to give us that 5 times, which is moving in that direction. So let me know, guys, anyone in this live session have opened that USD CNHs as well. Confirm me in the live chat. And in the meantime, I'm going to disappear for 2 seconds, guys. Smash the like button. I'm sure that you are enjoying the live session. Let me know if you're enjoying. If you're not enjoying, also let me know. I'm disappeared now so that everyone have time to like the stream. I see 237 view, only 88 likes. So make it happen. Make it 240 likes. And in 5 minutes, I want to see that everyone have subscribed to the channel so that next day everything I'm posting will be in your homepage. Done? Can I come back? Awesome. Thank you for the support that you are giving to the channel. Much appreciated. Now GJ is done. Looking at dollar yen also, you see very good bull move, and gold might be coming down for short term or even for a deeper pullback. Okay, so GBP JPY is heading in that direction that we expected. So yeah, let's go to that point on I had missed one more question, I think guys asked. Yeah, Patrick, and I understand it happens. Okay, so it sometime hard. It took a lot of time for me to train my brain to trade with the trend. It's not a, I know that it's not a one-day job. Okay, it takes time, but with practice, with listening also very important, because what we hear, what we imagine, and what we believe, and it's gonna happen. Because if you are trading by your own, it might be hard for you, and that's why I have created this VIP chat group in our academy. We all the trader constantly posting, talking. I believe that is, I always observe that conversation to see how they're thinking. So it's really good, because when you are with the community, you have an exposure. But one thing I want to say, you guys, listen to everyone, but trade your own. Okay, I don't recommend you to take a trade from someone else suddenly post and then you took it. I would always recommend that trade your own, but listen to everyone. This is the wisest decision, that listen to everyone but make your own decision. So always follow your own strategy, or follow the one that you believe that you can take from, rather than taking from everyone. Okay, that might make you more confused. So staying with the group means that, like-minded people, like-minded thinking, information helpful, so you don't feel alone. That's how you can take that advantage. Okay, so you can, if you are our member today, you can also access that chat group, all the VIP traders, some of them trading from beginning of our academy. You can be there also, you can see how they are trading and everything. Once you are a member, you can access all of them, all the trading tools, everything that I'm using. So link below this video in the description. You can use that Black Friday coupon today to access. So let me share with you that Black Friday coupon, which also have given in the live chat. Or it didn't go. Yeah, it has gone now. So you can use that Black Friday coupon on the website checkout to join us, to be part of our lifetime member. Okay, so visit the website, click join now button, use that coupon before it is ending. Only few entries left on that coupon, so that you are not missing out that opportunity. So GBP JPY, if we look at the lower time frame, we see potential for breakout to the upside, which I'm expecting it to go to 187.99 now. If you look at the weekly, it is almost there, and chances that it's gonna break to the upside. Now, how did I trade it from this level on GBP JPY after this GBP USD? I have mentioned before, this is a very high liquidity zone, and from that zone you saw that GJ had a massive break to the upside. Okay, now, so both of these on USD CNHs, and on, let me see, we see that euro dollar is from this level had a rejection, so it might break below this support, and then we could see that going back up. So as we discussed in our previous hour about when you should, about the support, that should you wait for the support breakout or breakdown. This is what we discussed. Let's go to that point, which is very important. That is where you will clearly understand the trade that you have opened GJ or any trade is not to only wait for a support breakout or breakdown, instead to see how the market is reacting to that support level. As I have open USD CNH Amirali trade, please check Usdjpy coach. I'm new. No, there is no high impact news today. Okay, everyone, please do analysis. Okay. Hi coach, if we are taking partial profit, do we limit ourselves from taking the full profit potential? Yeah, absolutely. So if you are taking partial profit, then yeah, you are limiting yourself from taking the full profit. There are advantages and disadvantages both, but I normally take partial profit in a trade that has a very tight stop loss. It depends really, and it comes from experience that you do. Let's say GBP USD also, this is a trade just recently we have closed. GBP USD, I didn't take any partial profit. It could give us that exact it didn't go yet, so we have closed at around 4.5 times, I think 4.5% GBP USD. So now GJ also I didn't take that partial profit, and I'm expecting it to bounce up. But sometimes when we trade based on a very tight stop loss that brings high risk, that is where we take the partial profit. Because see, when you need to understand the context of the trade, in what situation you have taken, and what is the probability of that trade is very important. See, looking at GBP JPY, this trade, why didn't I take the partial profit? Because this support is quite significant. Because the market has got rejected from that support, very high chance that it's gonna go back up to the resistance. So this is the second chance to drop is very low for this market to break that support, because it's a significant level. And because of that, I didn't take that partial profit on GJ. Now, in what situation I take a partial profit on? Especially on the scalping trade and very short term, very quick trade, especially if it is a 5 minutes, 15 minutes time frame. The reason is that time frame is very fragile. Anytime the market will just come a spike and will take you out of the trade. Probably you have 10 pip stop loss or 5 pip. So you are using the leverage to take short-term gain. The market has gone up. Let's say if you have a 6 pip stop loss or 10 pip stop loss, with the 10 pip move, it has given almost 1% gain. But very chance that it might drop back again around 20 pip. So this is a high risk trade, and in that trade I sometimes take partial profit and move the stop loss so that I gain some profit and my trade is protected. But this trade is a very high probability trade with a bigger, wider stop loss and chances that it's gonna go up. So why should I miss that full profit? So that's how managing. But majority of my day trade and swing trade I keep for 5 times profit, almost all of them. Okay, so this is my strategy. Because to be honest, I tried many strategies, okay, many strategies didn't work out until I took this step to take bigger profit. And to do that, it really needs a lot of Forex, the emotional resilience, because money will flow, go up and down. Let me know if you have any strategy that you can be profitable with 1-to-1 risk to reward. You see that win rate is cross. it's nothing. It's not about the win rate, it's about the percentage gain. Okay, win rate is nothing, because you can be much more profitable with 40% win rate than 80% win rate. Much more profitable. The reason is, see, when you focus on win rate, high win rate, that's not gonna happen because the market is imperfect. Try to understand. And it is not possible sometimes to maintain that win rate because we are human and we make a lot of errors. If you are experiencing that, you know that. If you have a bigger profit target, that means you are keeping room for yourself to make error. If you give yourself a goal to maintain a very high win rate, then you are squeezing yourself. That will make you more error and it will make you lose. That is why it's more important about the percentage gain. It's not about how many pip gain. Every trader in the beginning came to me, asked how many pip. From today, let's change that topic. Say that how much percentage. How many of you ask that question, that how many pip? Don't ask how many pip. Ask how much percentage. Pip doesn't carry any value if you do the risk management. If you are trading fixed lot, then it's gonna be very hard for you to be profitable unless you are trading using any kind of tools, robot or anything like that. In a regular day trade, swing trade, either your fund or anything, you must need to do the risk management based on the risk percentage. Coach, did you open another trade on GJ yesterday for short term? Yes, we opened. No, we yesterday there was a trade in this live session. I did not open. We had a trade because I was running the trade. Okay, so I try not to double up as much as I can. You know, everyone had a different strategy. Okay, some traders trade along the way, double up positions, which is winning, but I become overwhelmed. I hold a trade, I take a trade for bigger profit and I hold it so that I'm not getting, distracted from my focus. It's very important. I tried other ways also, but I messed up many times. I open a trade and it has gone. I feel like I should add another one, and then I add another one. It has gone up and has come back down, has taken both of them and has given me 2% loss. So it sometimes messed up. So I take the trade in the right place and I hold it for bigger profit target. That's the best approach that I found. Let me know if you have any other way that you can make more profit from your trade. What about gold? So let's look at gold. Gold is now a little bit in a sideway. I'm tired, guys. So a lot of talking, Thank you for being here. So let's just stay quiet for a moment. Thank you for being here. Okay, just looking at all the instrument. Okay, so I'll drink a glass of water or a cup of water and we'll come back just 1 minute, and I'll see you. Don't leave me, I'm here. More trade coming. Let GJ move up. If it is not moving up, can you just push it up a little bit? Okay, I see that. You guys are there. Thank you. Yeah, I'm back. So local breakdown strategy is really good. Maximum time it's gave profit. Yes, absolutely. It is one of my favorite trading strategy. This is what we are, this is what I'm teaching on Zoom also. I think you are our member, then you can access those classes. Gold from clear head and shoulder on 4 hour. It would be easy to make 100k if I purchase 400k account. No, if you purchase 400k account, you're gonna blow it if you don't know how to trade it. So first of all, you need to trade it, you need to learn it, then you have to buy it. So I'm currently have sell in gold USD. Any prediction? Okay, so going back to gold in a very narrow range so far. Okay, so what do you see here? In this area, gold is in a very narrow range, which is a very smaller zone on gold. And what we see that in that area, this market creating series of lower high. What I think that gold, very highly likely we could see that this market is dropping down to this level, which is likely to happen. And yeah, so from the daily, the price is approaching the daily support level. We could see that breaking the low and then bouncing up. So it is not moving anywhere so far, which is a very narrow range with a little bit of bearish bias in that area in the local time frame. But the level that I have drawn is where the high probability setup. Okay, so this is where I will be waiting for gold to drop and then to give us that entry opportunity. Every day I go through the strategy and back testing them, but I'm still not comfortable. Enter my analysis with small. It is a lot of hesitation. Yeah, look, it is a journey. This is what I was telling you. Okay, so the best advice that I would give is take a lot of demo trade. Demo means not in demo account, like a lot of back testing. One thing will change your perception completely. Let me tell you what you can do, okay? Which is a very, very important point, is that you see, if you are using the trading view, then either in a free version up to the daily, you can go pick any instrument, do that. Okay, so it will change your trading, trust me. This is where my trading take turn. What you can do, go to, if it is a daily chart, or if you have a paid version, that you can go lower time frame. If you are using the free version, go to the daily, go back in time like that, take the replay tool and do that. Take the replay tool. Now imagine that this is a live chart. Okay, this is a live chart, and then bring the strategy in the front. See what is the rules in the strategy, what you need to consider in that strategy, and then one by one, not auto run, every candle replay one by one like that. Okay, like this, right? Replay like that and see anything satisfying the strategy. Okay, let's say you saw like that. Okay, this is, as an example, this is, you might say, okay, this is satisfying the rules. Consider every aspect, what the strategy tells, what the rules tell. If you saw that this is a satisfying the rules, take the trade, stop loss here or wherever you want according to the strategy, and take the risk reward based on a strategy, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 5 times, and then replay that. Okay, replay that and see what happened. Okay, so if you look at, you see that, now record that on a spreadsheet. Okay, so you saw that when you record it as 1 hour, that means 1% of the risk. Now keep doing that. Okay, so then just delete that and then find another trade. Okay, another trade. Okay, now let's assume that you found that and you saw that, okay, here is a strategy satisfying as an example. Gonna long from here, stop loss below this low, and again put your TP target where you need to be, and then replay the chart and then see what happened. Okay, and then what happened, it just has gone up and keep pushing high. Let's see if it is dropping back down. Okay, so it has gone up to 4.7, 4.8. Okay, so normally like when you do on Gbpusd, you closed at 4.5. so now in one trade you lost 1 hour. In next trade you have gained 4.5 hour. So this is positive, this is negative. Now take another trade. Okay, do keep repeating and record those data. That's how you can rewire your brain to believe in that strategy. Now once you gather the data for at least, let's say, 100 trade, now you see what it is. Okay, how many trade you have lost, how many trade you have won, and see that okay, this is how it is possible to be profitable. And then you can apply the strategy exactly in the same way. You see that in the 2 trade I have got 1 winner, right? Big one. So that's how is trading. All right, this is how the trading. And if you know that, your brain started to believe in it and you're gonna make it happen. Okay, this is called the serious trading. Overnight millionaire doesn't exist. Okay, lottery doesn't exist. If you look for lottery, you know that those who win the lottery, majority of the time they lose it. You know why? Because they don't feel worthy of the money they have gained. The profit that you will gain through the hard work that you are doing backtesting, learning, so you feel worthy of it and it's for you. Overnight millionaire doesn't exist. It's a illusion. Okay, so make sure that you are not falling into the illusion. Make sure also stick to the channel for real trading, to be a real trader, by smashing the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and also be part of the trading community today using the coupon that given available for you to join. Probably it's almost ending. The coupon, let me share with you for the last moment, and you can use that in the website checkout, where you can join us to be part of the trading community and to be to access everything that we have. The euro dollar also in a very narrow range at the moment, moving in a sideway. What's happening with USD CNH? So which is moving in that direction that you expected, and you know this one also you have a 5 times TP target. Let's see how far it goes. Okay, here we see the dollar yen in that area. So dollar yen has formed an inverted head and shoulder. Breakout from that inverted head and shoulder, we will be waiting for, you know, for a pullback to this level, and then we can expect for the price to bounce off this zone. So let's see how far it goes. Okay, so gold, here you see a couple of long wick candles. Okay, and in that couple of long wicks candle you see the market trying to pull back to the upside again. If we look at the daily and 4-hour, very narrow range. So guys, I want to know also what's your thought on that. Do you think that the market are much easier to trade on public holidays compared with the other working days? I don't think so. Okay, so market is easy to trade in more of volatile day. Okay, so the day that has more volume in it is much easier. Now it can be any day, especially easy to trade the day had quite a few news events. Is the day easy to trade because that day you'll see that the market is very predictable, trend, especially when there is a trending. It doesn't have to be holiday or public holiday or working days. More of the day that has more on the market, there is a lot of high impact news coming up in that day where there is a volume in the market. How to grow 1000 accounts slowly, gradually? Should we divide it into half in robot and half day trading? What? Okay, so to grow $1,000 account, see, even $100 account, this is also very important. You see, so what I was telling, that trading is freedom. Okay, so what do I mean by this? Very few people understand the effect of compounding. Okay, so once you compound, it's gonna be huge. Those who are investor, long-term investor, they understand, because if you consider an effect of compounding, there are some website that you can use to see the best thing. In, let's say, if you are using a smaller account and then trading consistently on it, gaining, because every time once you take profit, that profit is working as an equity. Okay, so you take a trade and take profit, that is using as equity. So the next trade your reward is getting increased, and if you keep compounding your account over time, that is incredible. And that's what it's unbelievable if you consider the effect of compounding. So always focus on growth for long term is the best strategy, best way to trade the market. Currently you can get that coupon to use on the lifetime access checkout. This is the best option currently have for VIP members. So you can use that as to join us to be part of the trading community. Okay, now with that being said, let me look at here on GJ. Is we saw a narrower candle, and if this candle is not being able to break the high, we are almost 4.5%. I need to think of running or closing the trade because it has made significant movement, and I was expecting it to go up and to break the high. Because it failed to do so, this doji is what I was expecting it to break to the upside. So let's see, we still have 7 minutes to go. Due to the low volume, we saw that this doji couldn't break the high. So we might need to think of closing because we are up on the trade, 265 pip, and because there is a long wick candle, it might come down for a deeper pullback. So this GBP JPY trade, because we are at 4.5% gain, I'm going to close out at the moment. It's way more than enough for us. It might come down for a deeper pullback, so I'm going to close this massive trade on GJ, and also I'm putting that update on the group for closing out this massive one. Let me bring okay, so I'm out on GJ at the moment, as the market couldn't break the high 4-hour candle closing as a narrower doji. So from this level it might go back up again, but this is a situation where we can close. It's a big gain, like the GBP USD. So above 4 is way more than expected. So in the meantime, we are seeing some growth on USD CNH's trade, and this is also considered as a live trade. Many of you have probably opened that trade as well. So this is where you have also, I'm expecting it to go up, as you know that this is a okay. So I had a question before that I want to answer. One of you have asked that question. Let me go to that question that one of you guys asked, that USD CNH, this trade, why did I trade against the trend? Are you there who asked this question? Now, why did I open that trade, okay, on USD CNHs? Now the question was that why did I trade against the trend, right? This is the question. Are you with me, guys? Now for me, this is a very relevant question because this trend is down, okay, this trend is down. Now what here we see, look at this market, what do you see? Here are two things. The most important thing that we need to look at is the smaller picture and the bigger picture. All right, so if you look at the bigger picture, that means the global trend and local trend. So when we see the global trend and local trend is merging in the same direction, that is where the high probability trades comes in play. And I have traded against the local trend where I have traded with the global trend. So if you look at the bigger picture, see that, you see this is a globally an uptrend, right? And then with that global uptrend, the market had a breakdown, which is a local breakdown, and then I have traded based on that local breakdown when it is changing and merging with the global trend. Guys, you got it? and this support is super important, and there are some ways the market come down to the support, hit that support, and in a way that is more often predictable based on the strategy that you guys are learning in the VIP class, also that I've explained in what kind of price action you should see to open those trade. And I hope that you guys understanding that now, and trading with the trend is very important, and at the same time you need to understand that which trend is global trend, which trend is the local trend is very important. Okay, so USD CNHs, the broker that I use, they offer also USD CNHs with a very low spread. Let me share with you guys that that link also in the description area. You can find, I can give in the live chat. You can register now, click that link, and then you can register, and then you can start trading with broker that you can trust as well. So I've given that link, and I have that USD CNHs, and I'm in that, she's moving up, and I want to take that also the full profit. After this week we have closed two massive trade, one GBP USD 4.5 times, GBP JPY also we have closed now on 4.5 times. We have early today we have closed gold with little profit, and now we are running on USD CNHs. Let's see how far we can take them. And this is how trading is, always always trading with the trend is the key. So now dollar CAD, also we see some kind of bounce from this support level. Just looking at the euro pairs as well. So there is a 4-hour candle close. Let me quickly look at all the pairs to see how the market is doing. Okay, so we see that majority of the pairs currently preparing for another move, as also tomorrow later news is coming on dollar. We could see dollar pairs started to move. JPY pairs might be now going a little bit in a sideway or trending, though they are also forming that bullish structure still. So we are out on GJ with this profit, and I want to open another one also as soon as we will find that, along with the USD CNHs. If we find gold and other instrument also, we'll be looking at that. And with that said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session. If you enjoyed, don't hesitate to join us more to find, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like that. With that being said, as tomorrow is Friday coming up, news coming up, last day of trading week is very important. Make sure that you are not missing out anything. Join us in this live session again tomorrow twice. Until that, stay well, stay happy. I'll see you tomorrow trading live again. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.